Galilei. I'm just going to call it... no, we'll call it Galilei Sat, I guess. Save it. I was going to say, I was just going to call it Galilei, but we'll call it Galilei Sat, 'cause then it's consistency. What else do we have? DSN. This needs changing at some point, but I will save it. Do I have a description of this? Nope. Geo, stationary, deep space network, relay sat. Cool. Make dead green beans. What? Hello, Yeet Games. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. But you are currently making 0 cents. Here, let's put that in here real quick. Oh, dead Kerbals. No, no! Kerbals are precious! DSN Sat. I will call this just DSN Sat. Even though it's a geostationary, I'll call it DSN Sat. Actually, maybe... I'm tempted just to rename the craft file to DSN Sat. Yeah, I'll call it DSN Sat for the time being. I'll call it DSN Sat 1 in case I decide to use DSN again. I don't want to make dead Kerbals. It's rude. Junior grabbing device. So if you're just coming in and you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm managing my craft files. I'm about to... I'm about to start a brand new save. What about Undead Kerbals? I'm about to start a brand new save in Kerbal, and I'm basically prepping it. I'm prepping the save so that it is kind of doing what I want it to do. More boosters. Sure, why not? Make an N1. I've actually got an idea for an N1 style booster at some point, so... But it'll probably look more like super heavy than N1. Sepatron's functional or aesthetic? The Sepatrons? What Sepatrons? Oh, these? The Sepatrons? They are functional. Life. This is how the satellite deorbits from low Kerbin orbit. The idea with this is to go up, find a piece of debris, dock with it using the grabber, spin on the rotational axis, fire off the Sepatrons, and then it just comes back. Nice and easy. Just brings things back. That's what it's there for. Makes sense, yeah. It's deorbital procedures. I was actually really proud when we did this because this is like really low tech, easy peasy kind of thing, but it actually took quite a bit of engineering. We managed to throw it together like quite quickly. I think it looks quite nice as well. Interesting to look at. I think the main reason I like this is because I can fit one on a tachyon lifter and it gave me an excuse to use tachyon. Junior grabbing device used to recover small pieces of debris in LKO. Oh, come on, I can't fit in LKO. Used to recover small pieces of debris in LKO. Ugh. Junior grabbing device used to recover small pieces of debris. I don't know how to... Used to deorbit LKO debris. Ooh, that might work. Used to deorbit LKO debris. Thank you. Hate having a character limit. Cursat 1000. So this is early relay sat for Kerbin. Early relay sat for Kerbin. I probably won't use it in the new save, but I quite like the bits of. I like the design on this. It's old tech, but I like the design on it. Early relay sat for Kerbin. The thing that I like about it was like this is one of the first times I properly used the hinges. So it does that with the thermometer. Apart from, I don't remember the thermometer kind of like being clipped into the hinge. I thought it was sticking out from that bit, but either way. So yeah, like I really like it. Like it was the first time I ever used a hinge, so that's kind of why I'm a little bit attached to this. Also, it never worked because it never had the battery power to transmit all the science I wanted to send back, so it never worked. Mr. Wobble. Small debris. The LKO was more important, so I got the LKO in there. Cursat 2000. This also never worked as well because it doesn't have enough battery power, and I probably won't use this either. But it's nice to have it. I very nearly deleted these, and I decided not to. Early to... I meant early to mid. Small probe stream, new name. Well, not really. I mean, I'm still mostly planning and craft file management. That's what we're doing. I'm doing the satellite section. In a minute, we'll be doing station parts. KMU. What would KMU come under? I guess that would be under station parts? Capsules and other manned craft. I guess the KMU is under manned craft, isn't it? Homing pigeon! Hey man, how's it going? Man landing craft, upper stages, transfer stages. It's definitely not a satellite because you have a Kerbal sat on it. Ah, KPS 1 revision 1. Yes, load it anyway. This is the baby. I love it. This is one of my best satellite builds I've done. So this is the Kerbal positioning satellite. KPS 1. Kerbal. I can't spell positioning. Hello, KSP fan. Here for the first time. Welcome in. We are just, at the moment, we're craft file management. We're craft file managing. I can spell. I didn't have to Google that. No, we're currently craft file managing my save at the moment, ready for a brand new career hard mode save. I play hard mode with a very specific set of rules. Very recently, I lost my career save to a corrupted persistent file and a corrupted persistent file of the backup. So that meant that the backup that I had available was like 3 months old. I didn't fancy redoing the full 3 months. Also, we lost a bunch of craft files from that save. Luckily, I have all the important craft files saved on a separate game, which was fine, and backed up as well. So I managed to save most of them. There's just like a few things that I lost. Google Docs! Yes, I do. I use a lot of Google Docs. So this will be the mission log. So basically every launch that we do in this new save, we will log, record it, and this is viewable for you guys. You can't see this just yet, but you can see this if you do !WombleX. This is the WombleX Mk4 plan. So this is our plan. This is what we're trying to do with the new save. It's quite complicated, so I'm not going to go through it all because I've been through it about 4 times today, so I don't want to do it again. Kerbal positioning, set. Designed to help navigate Kerbals around planetary bodies. The reason why I'm designed to help navigate Kerbals. That will have to do. Whatever. Designed to help navigate Kerbals. Which is what it is supposed to do. It's one of my favorite little satellites I've designed. And it's only 11 parts? That's not right. Where did that get saved? Did I not save that? Might not have saved that. KPS. I don't see KPS there. Did I not save it? Did I hit cancel? I might have hit cancel because I'm an idiot. Ah! I can spell. Did I seriously hit cancel on this? Designed for navigating Kerbals. KPS. There's a subassembly already there. I can't see the subassembly. Where is the subassembly? Kerbal program space. Oh. Maybe if I surprise it into revealing its secrets, don't save it. I wonder if it's not available because I don't have the tech. It might be because I don't have the tech. Yeah, that'll be why. It won't be visible until I unlock the skid pads, because I've got the grip strips here, so I think it's just not visible in the sub-assemblies until I've unlocked that. So that's fine. It is there. It is there. Let me just double check it's there. Bear with me. Mk4 sub-assemblies. Yeah, it is there. The craft file is there. Okay, we'll move on to the next. Yeah, because that's the only one that has locked or invalid parts. LRG. Can't remember what LRG... Oh, long range grabber, maybe? Long range grabbing device suited for landing on Minmus and bringing small debris back home. Debris might explode. It's probably my best thing. I'm actually gonna do all of this, even though it's got a part of a transfer stage on. No, we'll just take this. So I will undock that. Long-range grabbing device, suited for landing on Minmus and Brink. Brings junk back from min orbit. Brings junk back from min orbit. I think this worked, and we didn't lose any parts when we did this. Because we used this in the mission mode save. Okay, don't save. The MSA modular solar arm. MSP. Don't know what that one stands for, but this is definitely a satellite. Multiple science probe. Okay, the MSP 100. Multiple science probe. Let's see if we can fit that in. No, I can't fit in multiple science probe. MSP. Multiple science probe. For short-range scientific discovery within the Kerbin SOI. Configuration of Atlas V. Let's have a look. Ah, nice, nice, nice. So you actually launch it on Atlas V. How do you get that to not flip over and do a backflip? I'm generally curious about that. How do you do that? So that's a lot of aero surfaces up at the top. Save it. Okay, that's MSP 100. Node 2, Polar Resource Scanning Sat. Now, what was this? PRSS, Polar Resource Scanning Sat. This looks like a lander as well. This is an autonomous lander. So this is actually two things. Because the satellite doesn't have any propellant. I think the lander was supposed to put the satellite into... My starship flips all over all the time. It's probably because you've got S3KS 25-4 Mammoth liquid engines. That's a better one. Yeah, so the reason why it's flipping is because your area of lift is in front of your center of mass. So think about it. Like when you throw a dart, the nice heavy steel part at the front of the dart always goes first, and the feathery light stuff goes at the back. Or yeah, I'm trying to think what else. An arrow, same thing with a arrow. You've got your steel tip at the front, feathery stuff at the back. That's how you want to build rockets. Have your aero lifting surfaces at the back. I get what you mean with Starship though, because Starship will have your control area on control stuff, right? So it's difficult. You've got to make sure that Super Heavy has bigger lift at the bottom. It's basically the shuttle engine in-game. Ah, I see. That's the Mammoth. Is that the shuttle engine? That's not the shuttle engine. The Mammoth is... I don't have unlocked. The Vector is the shuttle engine. Right, I think what I'm going to do with this, because this is technically two things, but I don't want to just upload that on its own, because that doesn't have any propellant. The Vector. Yeah, hold on. Mammoths are discount vectors. Which one was the Mammoth? I don't know. Right. Let's solve this Vector Mammoth problem. Because I'm getting confused now. That's the Mammoth, right? That's the Vector. So this is your shuttle engine. Your Mammoth is... I'm trying to think what that would be. I'm not sure what the Mammoth would be. The Mammoth is 4 shuttle engines, SLS. Do you think? You reckon that's 4? Well, hold on. Let's have a look at the figures then for it, because then if it's the same, that it should have the same ISP and thrust to weight. Well, the thrust is going to be wrong, but the ISP should be the same as the vectors, right? Oh, it is. It's the same. Yeah. No, you're right. Thrust is 4 times. You're absolutely right. I did not know that. I didn't know that the Mammoth had the Vector engines on the bottom. I never knew that. I've never used the Mammoth. I just build everything with like all the vectors. I just use the Vector engines. I've never used the Mammoth before, so. Yeah, you're right. Never knew that. How many hours of Kerbal have I done? KSP predicted the SLS engine. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I think the reason why they did this was because of Constitution, right? Because Constitution was 2000. What was the Constitution, bottom half of Constitution going to be? Constitution program. What am I thinking? Ares 5. That's what I'm thinking. Ares 5. Ares 5 is bigger than SLS. Never mind. No, Ares is different. Is different one than what I remember. Open a new tab. Here we go. So this would have been Ares 5. So Ares 5 has 5 engines down at the bottom. But I thought these were always going to be the shuttle engines. Same as the twin bore, that's 2 vectors. So the twin bore is 2 vectors. Where is the twin bore? Oh, I've got twin bore here. I've already got the twin bores. It is, you're right. No, it's not. The twin bore's different, look. The ISP is different on the twin bore. You don't, it's not as efficient. The engine isn't as efficient, so it's a completely different, it's a different engine, the twin bore. Look at your ISP. ISP is 280 on at sea level, and for the vectors, it's 295. Here's the secret controlling aerodynamics with a space plane on top of your rocket. Vectors. I see. Yeah, so you have a whole bunch of vectors at the bottom. I see. PS4 edition, I have it too. Yeah, T-Man plays on the PS4, plays console. Not sure how I feel about rotating docking ports. Hope it is a tech upgrade. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel either. I think the reason why I'm annoyed is because I'm very good at docking and I don't need rotating docking ports. I don't need it. I can line up my docking like that 100%. And I feel like if we've got the option to rotate, I'm going to get lazy and I'm going to lose skill. That's what I'm worried about. So I hope it's a tech upgrade and optionable as well. Because you can't rotate the docking ports in a real space program, right? I get it. They've been, for a very long time, they've been trying to make Kerbal easier so that more people will play it. So it's easier to pick up. I get it. It makes sense that they do that. It's like adding the delta V in game. I was against that because I was like, well, I'm just never going to use the delta V equation anymore. I'm going to forget it. And guess what's happened, chat? Never use the delta V equation. I never do on-stream maths anymore. And I haven't forgotten the delta V equation, but I struggle to think what it is. So yeah, I'm a little bit, But that being said, now I don't have to do any more delta V workouts. Don't have to do any working out anymore. Well, I have come to like it. High gimbal range overcomes aerodynamics. Yeah, I suppose. What is the gimbaling range of the twin balls? 1.5 degrees. That's not very high. Yeah. So yeah, these twin balls are not the same. What about the Mammoth? Ah, that's where it's different. The Mammoth only has a 2-degree gimbaling range, whereas the Vectors have a 10-degree gimbaling range. That's the difference. I knew there was something that was different. But they are effectively the same engine, same pressure, temperature stuff. I think it probably drains the fuel 4 times as much as well. Yeah, fuel drain is 4 times less. Engine stops under 10%. Yep. And it's 4 times as much electric charge output as well. So yeah, so everything is 4 times as much. It's just the gimbaling that you lose. You lose a lot of gimbaling with this, which is why I would probably never use the Mammoth. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I would just build vector, like anything with vectors. If I want to limit the gimbaling, I can limit the gimbaling. Need to finish my tea. Alright, satellites. Polar resource scanning sat. Let's just extend everything on this. I want to see what's on it. That's if I can. Hello, game. Please. Please don't be like this. Seriously? Stand antenna. Jesus. So yeah, there's no actual propellant on this satellite. The satellite... Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. I knew I was smart. Bing! Yeah, so this satellite was designed to stay in orbit. Yeah, it was designed to stay in orbit of Ike, I believe, in a polar orbit of Ike, and then this would be the lander. With the resourcing unit on it somewhere, maybe? Is that what we had? We have the service scanning module. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure I'm going to do this mission like it is. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I think we need to do a rethink about this. You know what? No, I think we should do it. How do they control aerodynamics with a space plane of a rocket? Aerodynamics don't. It's a lot different in real life than it is in Kerbal, T-Man. It's a lot more complicated. There's no lift on that wings.